doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up? How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up? How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up? How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Brothers Breaking Bread podcast in the house. Hey.
We'll have a little pop-up. Have everybody over. It'll be good.
Yeah, let's make it happen. Let's not just talk about it.
This is a beautiful thing, man. Just all this blackness, and we all just getting together. We playing dominoes, we eating, we drinking.
And, you know, food is always just the extra, man.
They deprive these people of their basic human rights. You know, and we call ourselves Americans. We're supposed to be above all this.
They'll fake the crisis. They'll make it seem way out of proportion.
We brothers, we breaking bread.
How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up?
Trying to hold it all together, man. Life is moving fast right now,
Man, so it's good to have everybody come through.
I love that, man. I love it a lot more than I could say to you guys.
So it is not easy for a person to know they've got cancer. That is why I encourage men to suck those titties, and I encourage women. Is it embarrassing? You don't suck a titty. Why do you suck? You've got to suck something. Why do you suck? You just go.
And the church said amen. Hey, what's going on, y'all? Brothers Breaking Bread podcast. We back at it for, oh man. We went from the Skeleton Crew full boat episode, man. All the players and playettes in the house. So happy to see and hear from y'all. What's going on, everybody?
Yo, what's up?
Man, you know what? Oh, dang, I messed up. I didn't do that thing where I share my screen with y'all. Okay, anyway. But yeah, man, we got 10 meters. We got both the Brothers of Doom in the house, man. And we got Lady Lavender. What? I'm excited. And you got the KC Stewart here trying to keep a level head and keep the show moving, even though sometimes I get in the way of myself. So we'll do our check-in. Let's start with the Lady Lavender. How you doing, ma'am?
I'm doing good. Living my best Steve Irwin life over here.
What do you mean by that? Do we have visitors in the Weebay household?
We've had visitors that I feel like people didn't want to believe were actually there, and then turns out we got raccoons in the attic, multiple raccoons, and then today I went to check the raccoon trap, and there was 4 vultures outside. So living my best Steve Irwin life here today.
Living my best life.
Yes, but good otherwise.
Good otherwise, yeah. That was crazy. You sent me that video.
I might get sleep tonight. I might get sleep tonight because there may not be raccoons in the attic crawling around.
But it may be vultures in there eating their babies. So
this is true too. Yes.
That'd be all bad. All bad. Damn. Anyway, hey. Let's go to Big James. What's up, man?
Beautiful coloration. What's up? Hey, where y'all stay? Like, the Outback, where y'all stay?
No, we over here on 117th and Quarantine, dog.
You would think it was, the way the vultures were circling and swooping down.
I'm saying.
I didn't know vultures was in Kansas City. Until today.
Yeah, call them buzzards now.
Buzzards? Hey,
beautiful coloration.
She sent me a picture, dog. I said, damn, why is that turkey out there eating that raccoon?
Not a turkey.
I just saw that red beak.
A vulture. Yeah, it was ridiculous. And the fact that they like at first there was just one out there, and I took a picture and sent that to you.
Yeah.
And then a few moments later, one swooped down from the roof down to the other one. I guess it was like, it's my turn to eat. And then all of a sudden another one popped up from the other side, so there was 3. And then they were gone for like 15, 20 minutes, and then all of a sudden there was 4 of them. And I was like, I can't.
Hey, dog, hey, if I eat, the homies eat, man. I feel them. I feel him.
There's a lot.
It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none.
Right.
What's good with you, James?
Oh man, it's the weekend.
Yeah.
Another demanding week of school.
Mm-hmm.
I got 4 weeks left. I think I have 4 weeks left. Yeah, something like that. 3 or 4 weeks left. Finished up we did solo projects the last 2 weeks. We finished those. Then we're starting our group project on Monday. So we're having our client consultation
Right.
on Monday to figure out what they need and what they need us to build for them. And we're gonna do it's a real deal this time. The solo projects was just because, just what we wanted to do for our personal apps we wanted to build. This is a real app we're gonna build for a real business, not-for-profit business, to try to help them excel in their business. So this is the real thing.
Nice.
That's
Nice.
really
And,
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and we
it's
got
needed.
and like apparently the word is getting out because man, we got employers like just showing up at our classroom door like, hey, we heard you. You got some software developers here. We want them. So
That's really awesome.
It's
And
fun.
it's cool that you have that like experience on your resume that you can add.
Yeah.
Like,
The
right when you
project
finish.
is a big
Yeah.
part of since we don't have, we won't have years on the job. Having these projects on our resume is going to be big. But it's very possible that the entire class will have a job before we even finish.
Shit.
Big ups,
Nice,
man.
nice, bro. Salute.
That'll be incredible because the money is running out.
The well is running dry.
Yeah, it is, brother. That money, the little money I got from selling my old house, that money is long gone at this point.
But you do, bro. You do. You've been working hard.
Yes, you
so
are.
you do.
Yes, you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. But that's going on. My mom is still. She's had a tough time, man. She's older. She got a spinal problem that's not getting any better. And so that's a whole big long story. But I mean, she's doing all right, but she could be doing better. So we're just trying to get her back home and. Hopefully, with the right things in place, she'll be able to. Because I know she still wants to live independently, but it's going to be very tough at this point.
Right.
I know that struggle and that pain, bro. I understand. But the best you and your family, man. All love.
All right, appreciate it.
Yep. Let's go to the. What you saying, Pimp?
I'm just saying, everything else is cool. The wife is good, and my youngin and my grandbaby, they all good. So for the most part, everything's going good.
Yeah, that was good to hear, man. Let's go to the other half of the brothers, man. What's going on, Joe Jeff?
What's happening?
What's happening?
I just came from on location.
On location, man in the street.
Man in the street, man. I'm trying to tell you. Lincoln High School, man. I'm a big rival of Lincoln High School. That's pretty much that's my Yankees Red Sox right there, Lincoln High School. You know what I'm saying? That's KUMU for me.
Nice.
But it's also in my backyard. You know what I'm saying? So they've had a big night tonight. They got their brand new field. We've redone every field in the district, but Lincoln was the last one to get theirs, and they they have a really strong alumni base. And so people have been really excited about it. They got a brand new turf football field, and it's blue, all of Boise State. You know what I'm saying? So I think everybody's been really excited to see, the historically black high school in the area, you know what I'm saying, get their field, and they're having their homecoming. It's against the school that I coach at, so I kind of want to step out the back door and take a look at it, looking for my guys, but also kind of being, part of that spectacle. Because, like I said, it's a walking distance, you know what I'm saying? So, congratulations. I think there's a few guys who might be either Lincoln alum or have worked at Lincoln that might listen to the podcast, you know what I'm saying? So, congratulations to y'all, man. It looks like y'all going to pull it out.
And thank y'all. Thank y'all for listening.
Yeah, I think it's well deserved, man. They, again, to hell with Lincoln. but I respect them and I appreciate them, and they, so they have some passionate,
fans and alumni, that type of thing. So, congratulations to y'all on your night. So,
appreciate it. Anyway, I should be saying Mr. 10 Meters RCES. Say my motherfucking name, give me my motherfucking title, give me my respect.
That's right.
You breaking up?
My absence. Am I breaking up again?
You good now?
No.
But tell the people what that RCS stands for.
Okay, so there's this credentialing agency called the Cardiovascular Credentialing International, and they present this this test or this credential that's basically a certification for all of EP. It's one of the top tier certifications for EP. And if you don't know what EP stands for, it's short for electrophysiology. And I am an electrophysiology technician, so this is like a big certification, one of the biggest certifications for us. And
I'm gonna catch up. There's only one higher. That's the international one. That's the next one. Yep.
Right. So, I sat for the boards Tuesday, and I passed first try.
Board certified. Look at him.
Salute.
So I am certified by an internationally noticed governing board.
Yeah.
So, that was pretty big for me this week. So,
but good shit, man. I know we know a few people have taken that test, and not everyone passes first go because it ain't no easy test. It's like what 250 questions.
Mine was 170.
That's right. It times out if you get to a certain level. That's right.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm not convinced, man. Nigga, where the left ventricle?
Where the left on the left, nigga.
It's on the side of your damn heart.
Damn it! I've been foiled.
What's the square root of your apartment?
What's the Jesus? Hey niggas, I ain't no motherfucking.
First of all, 0 because I'm not in an apartment.
Damn, that's good. That's good. Strong work.
This one's clever.
Clever.
Hey. Yeah, so that was pretty big for me this week, and I'm sorry for my absence, but brother had to study.
Oh, we get it, man. I mean, even though me and Joe made fun of you and James, niggas trying to better ourselves. Hey, my master, nigga. But anyway, Chris Rock joke. But yeah, man. Salute to both of y'all, man, and everybody out there. Just improving yourself, man, through education or whatever you gotta do, man. Just be better than you are today, the day before. But yeah, man, salute to you, bro. Outside of that, though, how's everything going in Austin?
Austin is beautiful, man. This week and next week is their big ACL. And when somebody told me, "Oh, it's ACL this weekend," I was like, "Damn, did somebody tear up their anterior cruciate ligament or something?"
Damn.
And they celebrate about it. So, but no, it stands for Austin City Limits, and it's like a traditional festival for. Now they do it for 2 weeks. It used to be for 1 week. One weekend, and I guess it's pretty big. I think tonight's supposed to be Childish Gambino is supposed to be playing.
Okay.
So yeah, it's supposed to be pretty good.
Austin City Limits is like PBS is one of their flagship shows.
Yes, it was.
Like it's like you see, and it's a wide variety of artists that play on there. It's always, I'm still trying to, like anybody, like you said, Childish Gambino. You might see Kendrick Lamar. Besides a lot of rock and folky artists too.
Yeah, you have it is like just everybody. Everybody's gonna do this festival. So
what's up, man? That's cool.
Yeah, but other than that, Austin's great. Still don't want to settle down here because it's too damn hot. But it is a great city, man. And so far I have nothing but love so far for the city.
Well, good shit, man. But come on back, dog. We building these other labs. We need get you. Come on back as a contractor. Make them mad.
Not not such a bad idea.
Make them mad. DJ asks about you all the time, man. But I'm glad things are working out for you as I knew you would. I know you're a smart dude. You got a good work ethic, man. Ethic, sorry. So yeah, man, good stuff, man.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
As far as this way, the other half of the Weebay household, just getting updates on critters in my attic, our attic, vultures, like Lady Lavender said. Thank goodness she's not banging on the walls at 3 or 4 in the morning trying to make sure the raccoons are still there or not. But outside of that, man, everything is good. I think we slept downstairs a couple of times because it did sound like niggas was moving in upstairs. It did sound like that. And my fucking landlord was like, it's probably a mouse. And I'm like, nigga, even if it is a mouse, you need to come get him.
It was so loud. I thought it was like one of those situations you read on like online news articles where they're like a human was living in the attic and would come out when the humans were gone.
It sounded
like they were dragging like a table or something upstairs.
Nigga, it sounded like niggas got drunk and was trying to play spades in the attic, nigga. That's what it sounded like, dog. This shit was ridiculous.
Nigga, we about to run a boss up in this bitch.
Dog.
Hell yeah. Domino, motherfucker. I'm playing spades, nigga.
I know y'all saw that picture that we both posted on Facebook, dog. The size of the hole in the chimney, dog. It looked like some of that sinister shit you see like in them Halloween movies, dog. Where it's just an old boneless motherfucking nigga just living upstairs coming to eat your kids or some shit, dog. I was just like, all right, bro. Yeah. But anyway, we gotta take care of. Hopefully ain't no babies up there. If there is some motherfucking babies up there, hoping them vultures eat them so that way it don't make my house stink. But that's all I gotta say on that. Anyway, let me share my screen.
Real quick.
What's up?
Real quick. I got a story.
Okay, go ahead.
I had to punch a raccoon in the face one time.
What?
You had to punch a raccoon in the face, nigga. What kind of life are you living, nigga?
In a uniform, in a costume?
No, nigga, a raccoon.
What?
You punched Rocket in the face, dog.
Did he show up to your door and say, are you ready for the coming of Jehovah, nigga?
It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I had my dog outside. So the dog starts barking. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta bring the dog in. So I go downstairs. It's dark. I'm sleepy. I open the door. I reach down to get the dog's chain, and it's a raccoon right by my face on the rail. No. And I'm like, no. I said, oh, I got that real quick surge of adrenaline. Said, ah! And it punched that bitch. And motherfucker went flying off into the night.
Hey, so. this nigga sound like the motherfuckers in Coming to America. I came around the corner. I put nigga's face. Ow! It's Martin Luther King. It's Martin Luther King.
What the King in face?
Yes, I did.
Yes, I did. I said, my bad. I thought it was somebody else.
I thought somebody else. Yeah,
that's crazy.
I punched a raccoon in the face, bro.
That's crazy. I'm glad you didn't get bit, crazy. Dog. I'm glad you didn't get bit.
Well, I got a little nicked up on the hand, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
Of course you did.
You got rabies?
Ooh.
I hope not.
About that housewarming then. You not, I'm just playing. Oh shit! No, let me go ahead. I'm still Damon. Me and Damon are texting back and forth. I don't know what's up with his Skype, but it shows him on, but like he's waiting. And I try to call him, it says unavailable. So we must go on, and he'll keep trying to call in on the backside. Where's my Safari? Boom. All right, man. So let's get started. So we've been kind of trying to keep track of it, but as they do, just wear us out, wear us thin. With this Trump impeachment inquiry, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Joe Biden, Hunter Biden, Trump, China, the Ukraine, you name it. It sounds like some of these bad shows we've been watching on this damn Roku app.
Like the 5th season of fucking House of Cards or something.
Nigga, it is the 5th season of House of Cards, dog. That's what it's like, dog. It's a fucking TV drama.
But it's like they didn't run out of ideas.
Yeah.
And they just making up shit now.
Like you literally. I can't make this. This shit is just crazy. You can't even laugh at it because it's like this is our reality. It's like we ain't even in the Matrix, dog. This is our reality.
Well, I mean, you know, Trump was set out to make this like a long-term reality show. Anyway, you know, just like his what was it?
You're fired or some shit. I don't know. Apprentice.
Whatever.
Yeah. You're fired.
Whatever the motherfucking. I never watched the damn thing. Shit, but yeah, it's trying to make it like The Apprentice, man. But for 4 years straight.
I mean, it's always been mass confusion, just flood of just bad information, some good information, some half-ass information, and then the populace just gets worn out and tired. As we keep saying on all the shows, man, just don't get tired. Just get out there and vote this motherfucker out the White House, please.
But the craziest shit, the brazen shit he says in his press conferences, though, man, like. China needs to investigate the Bidens. I urge China to investigate. I mean, blatant, disrespect for the Constitution, man.
He's crazy. That's all.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, I don't want to spend too much time on it, but we talked about it last week. So just update. We are watching, and we just hope to see what happens that needs to happen. I mean, who knows what that is. Vote this motherfucker out the White House. Don't leave it into anyone else's hand. Vote him out the White House. There we go.
Yeah, because if he gets impeached and gets ousted, the second choice is not much better.
He's not getting ousted. That's not gonna happen. He might get impeached. He's not getting ousted.
Yep. Yeah. As me and Joe so eloquently laid out on the last podcast, you probably listened to.
Y'all niggas might not listen to the last podcast.
Motherfuckers. Studying for tests and bettering your life, nigga. Nobody care about that shit.
Give a shit about that.
Look, my wallet cares, motherfuckers.
What's in your wallet, nigga? But no, yeah, I mean, we talked about it like he's gonna get impeached, but we still have to vote him out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's that.
Mm-hmm.
Got that out the way. That motherfucker. Oh, my bad. So, something that we didn't think would happen, did happen, but then it kind of didn't happen the way we wanted it to happen. So if you've been watching the news, I always, I don't know why y'all leave me to say people's names. Okay, Amber Geiger, the Dallas cop who broke into a man's house, but let everybody else tell it. She just shot her neighbor. Broke into her neighbor's house and shot him. Did not perform first aid. Was too busy worried about what's gonna happen to her. All that happened. There was some thoughts thrown around that she wouldn't get convicted of murder. I believe in the original grand jury they brought forth manslaughter charges, not murder. But she was convicted of murder. Got sentenced to 10 years, which is like 5 years more than the minimum that could have been given in that state.
Right.
Huh?
Correct.
Yep. And then, and then kind of after the trial, gets a little weird. I'll play a video clip.
That the defendant did not cause the death of Botham Jean while under the immediate influence of sudden passion arising from an adequate cause, and assessed the defendant's punishment at 10 years imprisonment in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice.
The words left Botham Jean's family appearing dismayed and shocked. Amber Geiger sentenced to 10 years in prison. She'll be eligible for parole in 5 years at just the age of 36.
No justice, no peace! No justice, no peace!
Outside the courtroom, the sentence angered protesters, sparking chants.
The police department around the country has done to our people. This is not a joke. This is our lives.
But at the same time, inside the courtroom, a dramatic scene was unfolding.
I forgive you.
Botham Jean's 18-year-old brother, Brent, spoke directly to the former Dallas police officer who killed his brother. He told Geiger that he didn't want to see her rot in prison and that he had one request before she was taken to her jail cell.
I love you as a person. And I don't wish anything bad on you. I don't know if this is possible, but can I give her a hug, please? Please?
Yes.
Geiger's attorney called it humbling and the most amazing moment he had ever seen in a courtroom. The emotion lingered long after the case ended. Judge Tammy Kemp hugged Botham Jean's family and in a rare move also hugged Amber Geiger, the convicted murderer, and gave her a Bible.
I got 3, 4 more at home. This is the one I use every day. This is your job for the next month.
I'm proud of you, young man.
Allison Jean, Botham's mother, shared her hope for how Amber Geiger spends her years in prison.
That 10 years in prison is 10 years for her reflection and for her to change her life. If Amber Geiger was trained not to shoot in the heart, my son would be standing here today.
He was no threat.
He was no threat to her. He had no reason to pose a threat to her because he was in his own apartment.
I see what they did there. They cut that line. They cut the where she talked about the corruption in the Dallas Police Department. I see what they did there though. But yeah, man. And I get it. People talk about it. Maybe it's selfish. It is selfish of me to want people to mourn in a certain kind of way, or to put how I would mourn or the anger I would have onto that 18-year-old. I didn't even realize how old he was. That 18-year-old man. But the judge. I've never seen a judge come off the fucking bench and hug a fucking murderer. I've never seen it.
It's never happened before. That's why.
This is the first. This is the first.
They've been talking about it all week.
Yeah.
Like every expert, you got like lawyers and foremen. Like I've been in 1,000 courtrooms. I've been to 1,000 murder trials. I've never ever seen anything like this in all my years of being a part of the law. I've heard it numerous times throughout the week.
Oh, and don't forget the bailiff combing her hair and all that shit like that.
Hey man,
nigga.
Tears get them every time, apparently.
White women tears, dog.
Right.
White women tears.
That she blatantly murdered your brother.
Can I give a hug, dog?
Yeah, I'm gonna hug that bitch's heart into her back.
Nah, hold on, man. You can't hold that against an 18-year-old boy, man.
No, you're right. That's what I said. That's why. My bad.
Hey, what that was about? That was a chance to get some white titties on his chest.
Nigga, you started so good, nigga. You started off so well.
You
started off so well.
Go down the hole.
You started off so well.
I thought we was gonna lose you, Joe, but yeah.
This nigga Anthony felt bad for a minute, like, damn, you right. And then he white titties on his chest.
Thank you, Joe. Thanks. Bringing it back home, man. Thanks for bringing it back home.
That's an 18-year-old boy. Come on, man.
That nigga.
You got a nice tight hug too.
Nice tight hug. He said,
he might grab some white booty too. I don't know.
Yeah, he heard it.
It's still been grabbing, dog. Because she didn't have no booty.
Hey, he said, I heard that pussy worth dying for. Too soon?
Wow.
My bad.
Here we go.
My bad. You started next. No, I'm stopping. I'm going back to my points, dog. Fuck this. I'm not getting off on this train, nigga.
No, I think what you were saying, Roger, is like it's one thing to. Well, for me, I understand. Whatever. If you want to forgive somebody, that's on you.
Yeah.
You want to do that, that's fine.
Correct.
But for me, it's like forgiveness and love and not wishing anything bad on anybody And yet these are a lot of times the same people who are wishing bad on other people that are not murderers, who didn't do anything that bad.
Yeah.
And then as connected to there was somebody who was the prosecutor, somebody said was rubbing her hair or something like this.
The bailiff.
That white woman to you.
That was the bailiff.
The bailiff brushed her hair. Came and brushed her hair.
I bet you the John family got a gay cousin they won't speak to.
Ooh.
Exactly. So there's and then even the fact that there's first graders who've been arrested in the past few weeks for bullshit things. First of all, it's a first grader. Why are you arresting them? Where's the love and forgiveness and not wishing anything bad on people for these little kids, for the gay brothers, cousins, sisters, whoever? Not just somebody, how you forgive somebody who killed somebody on purpose, because they thought she didn't think she was in the wrong apartment. I don't care what they said. But I also understand that I think that because that boy, his brother, hugged her and was like, "Oh, I love you, I forgive you," I think that there's the contagious emotions and the contagious affection. So other people were like, "Oh, I can touch her and feel her and touch on her hair too and be happy." And whatever. It's just all crazy. Just love everybody if you think
she's a white woman
who's a murderer.
And another important point, though. Go ahead, James. My bad.
In this American society, the white woman has been placed on such a pedestal.
Yes.
That it doesn't matter what she does or what kind of person she is. If she cries and tells you she's sorry enough, then everybody forgets it and believes her, and she could be the worst. Because this woman was trash before she killed both and John.
Look at Helen of Troy.
You know,
Helen of Troy.
She was trash before then. She's an avowed racist. Yeah. And she's cheating with her married partner.
Yep.
So she's already trash.
Who was the cop she called to figure out how to cover this shit up?
Right.
But on the other side of this, though, I was about to ask is, I didn't see nobody from the Geiger family coming to hug anybody on the Jean family, the John family. My bad.
Why people aren't gonna hug some black person?
No, I know they're not, but I'm saying, but I know they won't. You know, I won't know that, but motherfuckers like, where's the forgiveness in that? Where's the
Fuck them niggas.
It ain't nothing to forgive. The John family didn't do that.
No, not forgiving. Like saying, we're sorry for what our daughter did, or our cousin.
They're sorry. They're like that woman that was outside that shop that was like to kill every nigger if it wasn't illegal.
Oh yeah,
that's what they're thinking.
Oh no, I get that.
She had them text messages too, though.
Mm-hmm.
Them text messages where she was first and foremost, she fucking around with her partner.
Yep.
She had an affair with her partner.
Yeah.
Second, she didn't send the nigga text messages talking about, "Hey, I'm out here and we got like 5 black police officers around here. I ain't racist or nothing," which is code word for I'm racist.
Yep.
Right.
No, she's had all kind of social media posts that spell out that she's a racist. She basically said, in so many words, "I'm a racist and proud of it," basically.
Yeah.
Her police record is trash.
Yep.
In fact, the Fort Worth Police Department rejected her and wouldn't have her. And she had to go over to Dallas to get a police officer job. So this woman, before she even pulls this gun and murders this good brother, was garbage as a human being. So she gets nothing. She gets no sympathy. She gets no benefit of the doubt, and she shouldn't have. And you know what? If the little brother, whatever, wants to do that, that's on him. But do it on your own time and do that shit off camera and out of the courtroom.
Yeah, because
the world don't need to see you hugging up on this vicious, racist, murdering bitch.
Nope. And I've seen people do it like after the fact, down the road when time has passed. Yeah, but like I ain't never seen it right there in the fucking courtroom after this bitch get 10 years.
Dog. Already, I love you, and what? Come on,
nigga, you couldn't.
I would have told that, and then he's like, "Can I hug her?" Hell, the fuck no. In fact, get off the stand.
Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Take your little simple ass and sit down somewhere.
Hey, but we're gonna find out the apple don't fall far from trees.
I mean, what a moment that your son created yesterday in the courtroom, showing us all his grace and compassion. And it was really breathtaking for us to watch, but I understand that for your family and for you, that moment might have been more complicated. So explain what was going through your head and what you were feeling as your son was saying that and hugging your other son's killer.
Good morning. I felt really good about it. I suppose for the family it was really heart-wrenching, seeing Brandt could have extended his mercy towards Amber after losing his brother. But I felt the same way as Brandt. I wish I could have extended that same courtesy to tell her that.
Is it just me? Is this other nigga that's the lawyer or whatever? He like, why am I here? Is
basically.
He was disgusted. He's like, why did you do this? How are you saying?
Nigga, what? We didn't discuss this before the interview.
Let me ask this. They obviously have a Caribbean background.
Correct.
I was going to say that this is a real aspect of it. Yes.
Now I'm saying, like, okay, obviously, in the Caribbean, slavery was big.
Correct.
And I don't know how the race relationships were there versus what they are here. You know what I'm saying? I know that there's a bitter legacy here. You know what I'm saying? That under the Civil War, I don't know which particular island they're from.
They're from St. Lucia. Okay. They're an extremely religious Christian.
That's what I was going to say.
As is St. Lucia. They're very, and I think they definitely come from a different culture and a different society that may not understand what we as African Americans have been through and what we still continue to deal with today. I give them the benefit of the doubt, but still,
she killed that nigga's son. Fuck all that. Fuck all the islands and all that shit. Fuck all the islands and the religion and all that shit, nigga. She killed this man's son. That's where I'm at with it. She didn't run over his dog. She didn't break into his home and burn down some property. She killed his son. So is that different on different islands?
Well, I think the approach to handling it is person to person.
I feel you. And I feel that, but I'm saying I get.
I'm gonna say I actually don't have an issue with them doing this if they choose to do this, but I don't want it on camera where everybody can witness it. I just don't.
I agree with James. I
don't even think it's even more than everybody witnessing it. It's the fact that people are using this as like,
you niggas need to be more like them to forgive the people that cause you pain.
At the beginning of this clip, she was like, His Grace and his blah 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 and all that, and like, where is that when we need it from you, white folk?
We ain't gonna get it. That's the question I was asking when I showed the first clip. Where's her family saying, we sorry we killed your son? We sorry we raised somebody that's such a despicable fucking person that she shot your son?
And I'm gonna tell you, and I'll tell you something else. If she was so, because they say, oh, well, she's remorseful, because the jury is a whole nother story.
Yeah,
they wait too.
Yeah,
I've been that bitch with my feet up saying guilty.
If she had real remorse and was sorry for what she did, she wouldn't be in court pleading guilty. She would have said, "I'll take my punishment for what I've done."
You pleading not guilty?
Yeah, exactly.
Right, and her pleading not guilty and fighting and having a trial does not say someone that has remorse for what she's done.
Right.
Like I said, and I mean. My frustration to I get what you're saying, Joe. I get what you're saying, James. And yeah, you're right. I can't speak for how they should lash out, how they should feel, but it's just I think it's more just like the spectacle of us as black people always having to forgive the people who cause us pain.
Always got to take the.
I think that's where I'm hurting at. Yeah. And that's more like
they're never expected to take it.
No, nope. Never.
Well, Toni Morrison said we were morally superior anyway.
Yeah, she did. She did.
Well, she was right.
But I'm sure. Right. Yeah. But I'm sure if a white woman shot her son, she'd like fuck them niggas too.
Probably would.
But you know, going in line with that. Remember, there are heroes out there. 9-year-old boy. If y'all remember that, what was that? A year ago. I don't forget that bitch that said I touched her booty.
What booty?
Remember the white lady at the store?
What booty?
Hey, what booty? Okay, damn. I feel you. Hi, I'm slowing the uptake. There are heroes out there. Be like him. I wish he'd have been in the courtroom. He'd been like, nah, fuck that bitch. All right, moving on, man. But yeah, that's yeah. Anyway.
Hey, before we move on.
Yeah, bro.
Can I insert something that we left at the pregame?
Go ahead.
Last week we talked about the young lady, and I think Ada brought this up, and you kind of reminded me of it. We talked about the young lady who
with the hair,
with the dreads that accused several white kids of cutting their hair off.
Yep.
And I feel like we owe people a retraction for that.
We do.
You know. We do. You know what I'm saying? So so to be clear, I don't think we have anything pulled up or anything on that. But so the young lady had accused several kids of middle school kids of basically pinning her down and cutting her dreads, and her hair was cut. And I think for several days she basically just kind of wandered around and tried to play it off. And then when she was confronted, she came up with a story that it was these kids, these white boys, and the facts of the case came out, that was untrue. So, you know, I had some people on Facebook talking about she Jesse Smollett, Juicy, whatever. Smollett.
Juicy. I said like Dave Chappelle said, Juicy Smollett.
Juicy Smollett. So, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. That's a really sad situation. It's upsetting on several levels. I mean, it's upsetting that we jumped to the conclusion. I feel like we kind of had some reservations as I went back and listened.
Yeah,
because it didn't sound.
We sat back for a minute.
I posted it, but I didn't really say anything because I was just kind of like, I don't know, you know, like I'm just gonna wait and see on this one, you know.
You want to see how it played out?
Yeah, before I like really, you know, gave some real commentary, and it just didn't turn out at all.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
go ahead, Joe.
I was just say it's upsetting, you know, because I mean, it's kind of like that situation. I think we had talked about before, or several situations we talked about before, where we kind of, you know, we jumped to a conclusion, and we were quick to, you know what I'm saying, rush to judgment, and before all the facts of the case came out. But now I will say this, that we played a clip from a major news media outlet.
Yeah.
And everything that they said led us to believe that this was a foregone conclusion. So we do not have the man out in the street that can go out and do some investigative research on this. We're relying upon the media that we get. But I mean, it's upset.
I was gonna say, Mr. Social Justice Sean King was all over this.
Yeah.
And then took it down when it happened and didn't say nothing.
Well, that's
when it turned out it was wrong, he got quiet.
He didn't say nothing about it. He didn't. So we bigger than Sean King because we offered a retraction.
Yeah, because I looked for it.
I hope those white folks find it hard to give her a hug and forgive her.
Wow. Wow. Here we go.
Bring it full circle, nigga.
Here comes the rabbit hole.
Right.
But now I'm like, it's damn. It's like you happy that it really didn't happen, but you mad that she lied about it. And I also hope, I mean, whatever's going on.
I'm mad. I fell for it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that too.
You know.
Yeah. That too. But whatever she has going on in her life that would lead her to do that, I hope, you know, that's being handled appropriately and she's being taken care of, you know, and keeping it out of the public view so she can get the appropriate care she needs to get if something else is afoot.
Right.
Yeah.
She made me madder than when I found out that the DC sniper was black.
Damn.
Oh man.
Hey, I think niggas everywhere just like, God damn it.
He's black? What the fuck?
He driving around in a blue Caprice?
There it is. And that was the clue.
Yeah, everybody said he got blue Caprice, nigga. Everybody said, yeah, that's the nigga.
Nah, what he said? What he said? The clue was that nigga was taking weekends off.
Right.
Cause don't know. I need my Sundays, nigga.
They wouldn't do it was late afternoon. Like they wasn't getting up early to do this shit.
I got nigga. I still gotta go to work, nigga. These bullets cost money. Shit.
Oh, niggas.
Damn.
Niggas.
Sorry.
This Caprice need gas. Nigga, I gotta do something. Oh shit. Damn. That was bad though.
Cutlass.
That was bad though.
In the cut.
Hey, yeah, and then real quick, man. I know we have had passionate discussions about Bernie, but yeah, he had some chest pain while he was on the campaign trail. They had to cancel some of his like 1 or 2 of his engagements. I believe he had come to find out he had some blockage. Had 2 stents put in, and
he put him in himself.
Wow. Damn, what's argue, nigga?
Hand me the scalpel. I ain't got time. Y'all slow.
I got time for this.
That got on the trail.
That nigga said,
I'm 165 years old.
He said,
I need someone to put these
he said,
in now.
Only send me to a public hospital. I don't want to go to no private hospital. Fuck that. But anyway,
So he had an official heart attack though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, an official heart attack. So that's scary.
That's scary.
That's scary.
A lot of people out there who have survived and gone on to live good lives with appropriate adjustment to their lifestyle.
How many of them gone on to run for president?
Shit, I do not know the numbers on that. I just know the people who come in our lab who will go to cath lab, who get their procedures done, and they go on to be just fine.
What about the stress on the campaign trail? You think he can, as the professionals you guys are, we got a board certified electrophysiologist.
Hey, now we do electricity. That's the plumbing side of the house. I'm just playing.
Yeah,
but it is though.
Side.
Yeah, it is though. It is the plumbing side though. Yeah,
it really is. But
I mean, he can. Can he go on and be the president? I mean, yeah. I mean, but
he can.
What about the stress of the campaign trail though? You know what I'm saying? The traveling, the emotion that goes along with it.
I mean that's.
If Miss Clinton was supposed to stop because she had the flu and was feeling ill, he's had a heart attack. So.
I mean, going by previous stats, he's
older than she was at the time.
Going by previous stats, he's supposed to be back at home sleeping in front of the fireplace, eating oatmeal at this point in time.
Wow. You know, he came back as the White Wizard.
Oh, somebody did have that meme said they gonna come back as Gandalf the White, nigga. Oh, that's good. I mean, but it does. I mean, I don't even know if it was just Hillary haters, but I think sometimes it does speak to look at the female male aspect of it, where Hillary Clinton, like cold flu, whatever, felt a little lightheaded, and everybody's like, "Oh, well, she done." My man literally had a heart attack, and people are like, "Oh, he'll be back next week."
But he was.
No. But so was she, like a couple of days. But I'm saying that it has nothing to do with how you feel about it, but
missed some critical campaign stops in Michigan.
I guess.
That's what We're not
gonna open that wound.
I guess. I just hope when Bernie doesn't get the nomination, everybody falls in line. That's all.
Yeah, straight up.
It's not voting a Democrat into the presidency. It's voting Trump out of office. That's the goal, people.
Yeah, they didn't understand that a couple years ago. A lot of people. Everybody on this podcast understands that. Everybody across the spectrum of the world don't understand that. So that's what we're fighting against. But yeah, but real talk though, man. I hope he seems to be well. Hope he's well. Hope he makes the appropriate adjustments, and I do hope, because no matter what, even if you disagree, don't like him. No matter what we get into our passionate debates about this, he does light a fire. He does bring and interject a certain energy into the Democratic Party and just independent party also. So, I mean, you can't deny that. So,
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. Bernie is definitely one of the most fired up candidate on the campaign trail.
Yeah. So.
But he better slow down.
Slow down.
This is one of the times where
you better do like Brand Nubian say, slow down.
Okay. What were you saying, Lady Lavender?
I think this is an appropriate time to wish someone well and not to have anything bad to happen to him because
Correct.
He's trying to do well.
Yeah,
can somebody give Bernie a hug?
I mean, end of the day, he's still, however you look at it, he's still on the side of us who want to get this man out the White House, and that's what I care about. And also, he has things that he wants to put forth to help people in this American society. So, end of the day, I hope he remains. Even if he doesn't get the nod, I hope he remains a voice of reason in government, which he's always been. So, yep. But moving on to people who aren't reasonable, motherfuckers just jumping into
That's one hell of a segue.
I just.
Let me tell you, you ain't lying, nigga.
You ain't lying. Well played. Hey, now hold on. Golf clap, nigga. Well played, sir. So, you know what? I'm gonna play the clip. We can talk about it, and I'm just gonna play the clip, nigga. Oh shit. This is insane, nigga. Oh wait a minute. I thought I got rid of these. Hold on. We gonna mute that. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. My computer shut down in the pregame, and so all the ads that I already pre-played and preloaded are now playing. But basically, a woman in Brooklyn, the Brooklyn Zoo. Shame, Brooklyn. Bronx Zoo. My bad. Bronx Zoo decided that she's gonna take it upon herself to jump into the lion's den. Let's see how that works out for her.
Looking for a woman who went to the Bronx Zoo on Saturday and broke the rules big time, caught on camera.
Did this bitch say broke the rules?
Mm-hmm. She almost broke her neck, nigga.
Neck? Her whole freaking body almost got ate up.
Is that is that what the news do nowadays? Just minimize what happened? She broke the rules.
Yeah. Minimize. Okay.
Like she pissed in a bush on the side of the fucking walkway or something, nigga.
Nigga, she almost got Harambe.
Hey,
the lion.
Hold on.
Seen climbing into the lion's den and then stayed there, seemingly dancing in front of the dangerous animal. CBSN New York's Tara Jakwe has this story.
Watch as the unidentified woman, already on the inside of the lion enclosure fence, waves at the giant cat. Then, as the lion stands still,
Dog. That nigga look like Deborah. Who's the woman to say, how did you get here? That lion look like that bitch.
Hey, man, here's one thing I want to point out, because, we have an audio format.
Yes.
I know what you're thinking.
Yeah.
This is not a white woman, bro.
No, hey, dog. Shout out to the black guy who tipped, dog. If they had played
white woman, that is not a white woman,
bruh. Shout out to the black guy who tips. If they had been put this on Guess the Race, everybody would have got it wrong, nigga. Everybody.
Hey,
fucking wrong.
She out here trying to DC sniper this shit, man.
DC fucking up the algorithm, dog. Fucking up the curve, the algorithm.
She fucking it up, man.
Fucking it up.
She fucking up our perfect average, man.
Hey, bitch, you can't be getting 99s on the test. You fucking the curve up for the rest of the class. Anyway, hold on, man.
at her, she dances, seemingly carefree, with only a small moat separating her from the animal. The video was shot by another visitor to the zoo Saturday. Moments after it was taken, the woman was escorted out of the park unscathed. Now, police are on the hunt for her. They say she may face criminal trespassing charges. The Bronx Zoo released a statement saying in part, quote, barriers and rules are in place to keep both visitors, staff, and animals safe. We have a zero tolerance policy on trespass and violation of barriers. Visitors to the Bronx Zoo today reacting to the video, wondering why the woman would do such a thing. They're worried about her safety as well as the safety of the animal.
I think it's absolutely crazy. I don't know why anyone would think to climb over there.
I'm sorry to hear it.
Wait, hold on, dog.
Yeah, they about to interview every white person in the Bronx.
Wait a minute, dog. The safety of the animal?
Yeah.
Oh no, nigga, you saw what happened to Harambe.
You gonna kill him? They gonna have to kill. They gonna have to kill the lion, nigga.
They was gonna have to shoot that lion, man. They was gonna have to shoot that lion.
And that lion must watch the news because he like, nah, bitch.
Nah, you're not gonna get me.
I seen what happened. I see what happened to that nigga gorilla. Not your boy.
That's motherfucking. Hey, that's motherfucking Allocate.
Harambe.
Nigga, that's motherfucking Allocate, bro.
Crossroads, we won't be lonely.
He said, nope.
You can hear today.
I seen this. I seen this.
Not the kid.
I seen this episode.
It looked like he was waiting for a nigga to hop out of trash can saying he been punked, nigga.
Right.
Am I being punked up in this damn today?
So the food
is it my turn?
The food just gonna walk to me? That's what we doing today?
Nah, that's set up, dog.
Hold on. It's like 24 seconds. The white people.
That happens to the lion.
Where her teeth at?
I didn't sound like the
My bad.
craziest looking white people they can find.
Why her eyes are not synced up?
She's on that shit.
Hold on.
This woman. John wrote, the decision of one woman won't ruin the experience for others.
At this exhibit, there's low walls, so you want to get close enough to see what's going on, but you don't want to have these high fences in front of all the exhibits. It takes the fun out of the zoo.
The zoo and the lion exhibits remain open.
Dog, they did not interview one nigga.
Not one nigga. That's because no niggas was around except her.
Sometimes being your own people fucking it up for you.
I wasn't gonna get on. I wasn't gonna get on the mic and fuck it up for the culture. I don't know. Fuck, I ain't see shit, nigga. I don't know what you talking about.
Nah, nigga, you know what happened? They probably asked somebody and they said this black woman climbed to the lion cage. Get the fuck out of my face, this bullshit, and just kept walking.
What the fuck I look like believing a black woman? Come on, a black woman climb to a lion enclosure.
That's why
nigga, black women don't fucking swim, nigga.
I had to send it,
Black women don't fucking swim, nigga. They ain't trying to climb no goddamn lion. Come on, man.
Come on,
they
bro.
Ain't doing none of that shit.
Come on, bro.
I saw that shit on the news, man. I was like, if I say something, nobody gonna believe me.
That lion, the look on that lion's face.
That's what you're sitting there. Is that a black woman?
I've never seen one this close.
That nigga said, "Is that a fucking black? Is that a black woman in here?" I didn't see a white. I seen a white chick.
That lion said, That lion said, "I only eat white people. Get out of my cage, nigga."
Get out of my cage.
I think one thing that's kind of sad about all of it is they were talking about they need to find her so they can press charges or whatever against her. I think there's so many people in New York that just have mental illness, and I feel like she's probably one of those people.
I started to wonder that.
Nah, fuck that. She needs charges. She needs charges for that shit. I'm sorry.
I mean, she could be charged. She needs to go into like some kind of
She got enough money to get her hair did. She can have enough money to go see the damn psychiatrist.
Yeah, man. Nah, that's it now.
I guess. I don't know about that last statement, but she crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe she could volunteer the school as far. The zoo as far as her community
used
service.
that zoo admission for something useful.
Wow. God damn it, Clint Eastwood. You niggas buying shoes need to be invested. A full white man on us, nigga. God damn.
Get out my yard. Get out of my yard, god damn it.
Nigga James rolling up. What you spooks doing on the corner?
God damn. That nigga went full Gran Torino.
Hey dog, I almost turned that movie off when I saw that scene. I said, God damn, Clint.
What you spooks doing on my yard?
What you spooks doing on the corner? And they got out the truck, nigga, like anyway. That's some good comedy right there, boy. Yeah. So on our previous show, Nicaraguan, we covered a beef between it was Damian Dillard and who was the other player?
Marvin Bagley.
Marvin Bagley. And then we played two songs, and everyone went around and gave their vote about who won this quote unquote NBA rap beef, I guess.
And I feel like that was a landslide.
It was a landslide. It was a landslide.
Marvin Bagley got bodied. So Dame Dollar.
Dame Dollar.
Damian Lillard came out on top victorious.
Yeah. So fast forward to, I guess, a couple days ago.
Well, now he fucking with a heavyweight now, though.
He fucking with a heavyweight. So he was on
literally.
Whose show was he on? Was it
He was on Joe Budden.
Yeah, Joe Budden show. Yeah, his podcast. He was talking about his rapping and whatnot, and then he kind of talked about Shaq. And I guess what you say can be taken as a diss. He said, I never thought Shaq was a rapper. I just thought it was just Shaq rapping. So basically saying that, Shaq took that personally. Some people would. Because he did. I mean, even you could say he's a bad rapper or whatever, but he did fuck with it and try to have a rap career. So it's something that he gave his heart to for the most part. And so
I feel like we acknowledged that shit on the show. We did about Shaq came up in that episode. We was like, oh, man,
Shaq went platinum twice.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yes.
2-time platinum.
Yes.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. I was
rap with Redman, fucking Lauryn Hill and them. Come on,
Pooch Nickens.
Yeah.
I'm a true Pooch Nick.
He actually had. Now Shaq actually had a rap career. Like the other case.
Yeah, career. No, granted, he did. That's what I was saying. He actually gave his heart to it. As you pointed out, I can't remember if he had 1 or 2 platinum plaques. But yeah. And like Joe said, we talked about it in the show too. We gave him his props as far as like notable people who were rap and also NBA or sports careers, or whatever. Deion Sanders. Must be the money.
We did go down that rabbit hole too, dude.
But so staying on track. So we're gonna play Shaq's reply or diss track to what Damien said on Joe Budden's show, and then of course what no rap beef will be complete without a reply. So
that's right.
We're gonna
the clap back.
So we're gonna play it.
Clap back.
Let y'all listen, and then we're gonna have some votes. Y'all enjoy.
You think you got better music than Shaq? I think I rap better than Shaq. People wasn't looking at it like it's a real rapper. It was like that Shaq rapping.
That's Dame rap. The daddy has to come out of retirement and spank one of these undisciplined children. Now it's time to be disciplined. It's time to pull out that belt and whip a little ass. Here we go. Yo, yeah, what's wrong with these little cats? I can tell they little listen to they little raps. Always bragging about they little max contract. Dame got a little money when it comes to Shaq. You see this flow, got a little Hall of Fame on it. Dame shoot jumpers, Shaq still banged on it. Are you feeling me lyrically, not physically, mentally, vividly? See it before you might give it to me. I'm on a yacht in Little Italy, really me when you was young. Did you see my MVP like a trilogy? MVP candidates, you are not one. Platinum plaques on my wall, go and get you some. Lyrically, I'm 3 times finals MVP. I can't believe some guard calls as a team. How you say that you better than these when you ain't got more cheddar than these? What you talking about? Legendary, I'm a hip-hop scholar. I'm trying to get $1 billion, gives a fuck about $1. Little boys better stay in their place next time they ask you about Shaq, man, fix your face. This is more. I'm ready for it to go there. Anybody that know me know I love when they go there. You better let Shaq stop talking, you a liar. The baddest baller out of Oakland's J.R. Ryder. B-Star, Barry Pitt, Jason Kidd. Ask him when you see him what the Diesel done did. Fanboys should never disrespect the idols. Shaq name is historical like Jesus in the Bible. Students always talk about they better than a professor. I'm an expensive Lamborghini, you a barely charged Tesla. Take your time to respond, there is no hurry. You never be Westbrook, never be Steph Curry. Next time you see me, Dame, address me as the Emperor. Pull your little tongue out, check your little temperature. I like your little game, yes I really adore you. Stop smoking Portland weed, that shit they really good for you. You was a little dirty booty boy up in diapers. My garage is filled with Porsches, Benzes, bikes, and Vipers. I was courtside watching Hulk and Roddy Piper. I was playing with D. Scott, he was the real sniper. I was in the studio with Nas, Big and Jigga. I was even up in Oakland, bumping Too Short. I was was on time with your partner E40 from the same place as Redman, Laura Hill and Naughty. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. I see you love yourself so much, you should sex yourself. You told these people that you better than Shaq. Next time I see you, show me forward, show me a platinum black. Do me a favor, type Shaq and YouTube. I ain't playing 10 years, they got the same salary as you do. What's in your wallet? American Express and Visa. Talking like...
All right. I think 2 minutes and 30 seconds is pretty good.
We missed the killer line though at the end though.
I know.
Yeah. That nigga closed. Hey, he closed hard. That nigga was like, "Holler at me when you got a back to back."
He did. I'll put.
He said, "Wait." He said, "Holler at me when you got a back to back." I don't want to be a rapper. Rappers want to be Shaq, nigga. He killed the game with that, man. I'm sorry, bro.
I'm about to say Shaq actually did. That was nice.
Let me see. Hold on.
Be Shaq. Call me when you get a back.
Here we go. I was right there. Hey, man, my bad.
Whole team, Ocean. I forgot I own a Sacramento Kings. If you a fucking rapper, then what the fuck am I? I'm accomplishments. You can't reach. I'm too high. Call me when you get a back to back. Why would I want to be a rapper? Rappers want to be Shaq. Let's get some spanking.
That is a way to close. Only the beat. The beat for this rap.
He stole the beat, but you know shit. Fucking Dame stole the. What was it?
They ain't producers.
No. I'm not saying. I'm saying
Dame against Marvin Bagley stole the beat too. He stole.
Yeah. This ain't
I'm
like
not,
Dr. Dre versus DJ Premier.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying I don't like the beat with the rap. That's all I'm saying. I just don't. That's not what that beat. That's not one of my favorite beats in the world. That's it.
People.
That's fine.
Nigga, that's Dr. Dre.
And Dr. Dre ain't never made no whack beats.
That one. Nigga, that ain't that.
That's when I just like there's Wu-Tang songs you don't like that I like. There are Dre beats that you like that I don't like.
Nigga, Eminem murdered that motherfucker.
That's fine. Eminem
between us.
I feel you. Eminem on that beat is different.
That's actually one of M's better cuts.
Once again, you're missing what I'm saying. I don't like Shaq on that beat. That's it. If you heard what I said, instead of arguing he's a producer, I said I don't like Shaq on that beat. That's what I'm saying.
Producer though.
Huh?
Never mind.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I don't like Shaq on that beat, nigga.
Y'all still gonna go ahead.
What did he say? I ain't hear what he said.
Never mind.
You ain't better than these.
I guess, nigga. Like I said.
Better than these. Well, hold up. I'm gonna say this to you, man. I felt like I'm looking for the lie in that verse.
No, there's no lie in it. What he said is all fact.
There's not a single fucking lie in that whole goddamn verse. And I'm not. I put it this way. I'm gonna say this before we even get to Dame. Dame is a better rapper.
Right.
This ain't about who is I'm sitting here listening to. This is beef. This is about who had the better punchlines.
Right.
Yeah.
It's always about that's what good rap battles are.
Yeah, man.
That's punchline.
It ain't about who I would sit down and listen to an album of.
Right.
I would listen to an album of Dame before I listen to an album of Shaq. But in this particular head-to-head, who had the better jokes? You know what I'm saying? And what I'm telling you is Shaq, what that nigga said, there was not one single lie in that. That nigga said, man, I could buy you Portland, but I forgot I already own the Kings.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Come on,
right.
man.
Oh yeah,
where's the lie? Nigga,
ain't no lie. I never said I didn't like what Shaq had to say or his rhyme. That's what the nigga had to say.
He was cool, and he was cool with it.
He was laid back.
Yeah, it's just
if he wasn't Shaq, he'd be better than some of the rappers that's out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh no doubt. I mean, shit.
I ain't saying he top 10, 50, 20, 200 all the time.
No,
but he better than some niggas that's out.
His own shit better than some of the niggas out right now. What are we talking about?
I'm saying.
Let's play your boy, because you obviously a Dame fan. Let's play your boy.
I'm a Dame fan, nigga.
He ride and die with Portland.
Yeah, even though y'all got what I said in the chat group when I said that nigga started off real slow.
He did. Finished slow too.
I don't know. Oh, this is rest my case. What is this? Where the fuck is the other one at? Nah, this is the other one. Hold on. That one's worse. There we go.
Nigga, hold on. The fucking picture he got though.
Oh, that shit was funny. He was on the hot ones.
Hey,
you get the picture from the hot ones.
Hey, he finally picked the right picture though.
Yeah, because he should nigga, hey, on that shit.
Because there's Marvin on the bottom. We already say he picked the wrong motherfucking picture for that one.
He should have picked that motherfucking meme that he was all over after that game winning
At that
shot.
game winning shot. Yeah.
That's the one he should have had on that bitch. But you know what I'm saying? He got the hot ones here. That's right.
Hey, he been listening to us. He got proper picture placement this time.
There it is.
Let's go.
Dollar. He say he the GOAT, I come for his body. Platinum cause he bought the copies. Should've just passed me the torch, I got no remorse, I beat him like Rocky. I fill the tank up with diesel, you jealous of me and I see you. Cause on this day, originals just can't fuck with this sequel. I'm new school, got new hits. Space Jam, not blue chips. Hangman, yo shoe shit. Dame 6, I'm too lit. Big name, got big brand, but you corny. Gift bags get purchased. Every time you get horny, then they repo. Love you when you was in beast mode. Loki thought you was a cheat code. Know that you shoot for the cheap hoes. Shoot any work like your freak those. Know you see my pockets deep, so you flexing ain't really a thing, bro. We both could be working at Kinko's. And Kobe, when you them rings don't owe. Nursery rhyme spitting. Small cars sitting, oh. Icy hot poster boy. TNT snitching, you big man hating. Mad at my existence. Had a song with Bad Boy. No Jordan to the Pistons. Still getting to the chicken. This ain't nothing new to me. I always been a chosen one. Nothing you could do with me. This what rich look like. Before the dough and jewelry. I'm from where Tom Hanks from, but no tomfoolery. Do it for the fam. Ain't no magic, no Kazam. Ain't no flexing for the gram. I'm for real. I promise you don't really want to meddle with me still. All your personalities, real characters could get revealed. We coulda did a track together. Just pass the torch. Was lit without you, brother. I was busting off the porch. Call 911, hot, dusting off the Porsche. Look inside that statue at Staples and find a corpse. Confused at why you barked up the tree, cause I'ma do ya. Versace on my body, you finally gon' meet Medusa. Don't know if I address you as Shaq or Shaq Fu. Your old head can't see me, he blinded, Slick Rick the ruler. Pride all in the way and you know it, you big cocky. Heard my rhymes and quickly turned into a disc jockey. Nigga wanna play with the monster, you big poppy. Was mad at Steph, unanimous trophy, you sick probably. It'd be wise to move on, Aristotle, cause this a gimme. All the money in the world, but traded you for penny. Recorded with the legends of your time, I get with plenty. Never run from smoke, I'm the type to climb up the chimney. Was really feeling threatened, at least enough to diss me. Should've knew this was a shootout, I could never let you zip me. Said that Max was little, that 250 million crispy. Can't recall you getting that when I was cruising on a 10 speed. This a different era, you the past and you the past. Said yourself that I'm a Tesla, no longer need diesel gas. Kinda like the Cavs, ain't really need diesel ass. And even in Miami, won that on the strength of flags. You had a moment, OG, you the pioneer. But I didn't reach the top at this point and the climate's clear. All my bars is colder than any climate that's near. So if you're looking for the stop to the rain, you can find it here.
There.
Man. I would listen to that song. I would listen to that song more than I would listen to Shaq's song. Like, just listening.
Because once again, listening, I think if Shaq would have picked a better beat, his shit would have been much more thorough. I think.
And the other thing, Shaq sounded like that motherfucker recorded that shit off
he
his fucking
did
iPhone.
sound like he did sound like he recorded that shit.
Shaq recorded that shit in the car, man.
Like, he recorded that shit with like
on
the
the way
shit
to a board meeting at Papa John's.
There's sometimes the mic that Joe uses when he's on the show. He recorded that shit with that.
There it is. That's right. That's why I'm on it, because he and I use the same recording device.
Yeah. So, but I mean, there's nothing Dame can really say to come back to what Shaq said, because it's like, nigga, you ain't got no platinum plaques, you ain't got no rings, you ain't got no championships, you ain't got no MVPs, nigga. What you gotta say to that?
You don't sit on the board of any corporation.
No.
Nice.
So I mean, if that's what's gonna win the rap beat, it's like, yeah, I got more than you. So
my guy Zeb, I rap with. I was trying to get him on the show today. He kind of slept through it. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
what he said was basically, that Shaq couldn't win on the rap battle, so he changed the court.
Correct.
So he said, let's shift it over here to basketball, where we all know that Shaq is a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
First ballot Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I couldn't find a lie in Shaq's rap. Now, I can find lies in Dame shit.
Oh, yeah.
Dame shit was shit full of lies. You know what I'm saying? There was some nice little boy. I put this, I would much rather listen to Dame rap. The beat was better. I mean, I'm saying beat fit him better. You know what I'm saying? It was original beat.
Yeah,
at least a beat I hadn't heard before.
I don't look at beef the same way I like compare albums.
Right.
Like, well, for beef, I want to like who got the best lines, who's most clever, who's funniest. I'm not really the track. Don't matter that much.
But neither one of them were that clever or.
My other guy was like, man, if we were in a cipher, Shaq would have shut that shit down.
Oh yeah.
Cause niggas would have been like, ooh.
That's the whole point. Oh shit! Yes, that's the whole point. Are we talking about beef?
Yeah,
we talking
that's
about.
What I'm
beef.
talking about beef.
We're not talking about who's gonna put out the best album. This ain't Kanye versus 50 Cent. Who sell most albums? This is not
right.
But even in that though, there was a rap beef though, right?
You know what I'm saying? So I
know what? I say this. Out of all the athlete rappers that have come along, I would say Dame is definitely one of the most talented I've heard. You know, but beef wise, I don't think he can't fuck with Shaq.
I think he could, but if we're gonna make it about basketball, then no one out there rapping right now is gonna be able.
He threw the platinum stats at him.
I understand what you're saying. I'm saying if we're gonna make it about
Shaq shit was more clever than his. Fuck all the who got the better, stats in life.
I'm not saying stats. I'm saying okay.
Shaq's shit was more clever and funnier.
I don't know about that.
I say that Dame has a better style. I think his flow is better. He's nice on it.
It's very today.
Yeah.
Very today.
But it is. It is. But I guess it's today. It's today, but I think it's timeless too.
I don't know. It's today compared to I don't hear a lot of how that nigga rapping on the radio.
No, I think Shaq is dated. You know what I'm saying? I think Shaq is dated.
I mean, look, he from that somewhere between that boom bop era. Yeah. So I feel that.
So I mean, I get why people would like Dame better, but I'm just saying, dude, when he tried to tell me that Kobe is the one who won that nigga them rings, come on, man.
I mean, he reaching for sure. He reaching.
We all know who the fuck Batman was and who the fuck Robin was.
He definitely reaching. Cause like you said though, when it comes to basketball, ain't shit he gonna be able to. There's very few people gonna say shit to Shaq.
Okay, and then in what lane should he win in to beat Shaq? Where was he gonna beat Shaq? In what lane?
Nowhere.
I mean,
nowhere.
What do you mean? I mean, if you're talking about just as we said, just strictly flowing and rapping about anything, you've already said that he sounds better.
Have some kind of point of reference. You can't rap out. I'm a better rapper than you.
Niggas do it all the time. Eminem does it all the time. Niggas go, ooh, what are you talking about?
But nah, nigga, Eminem got bars though.
I'm saying he got bars. I'm saying
somebody, man. Eminem will scorch somebody.
Right. Yeah. You don't just talk about a better rapper than you. Eminem will get in your personal shit.
Yeah. And so he couldn't have got his personal life, about Shaq's personal life, about his wife and cheating and giving all this other shit.
He did, didn't he?
He barely touched on it, talking about you paying for cheap hoes or whatever. It was a throwaway line in the beginning.
It was a throwaway line.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying you can't say someone's a better rapper, but then they couldn't out-rap somebody. You saying he's a better rapper, but he couldn't out-rap Shaq? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying to you, he's a better rapper. I think there are different types of rappers.
Yeah, I do too. I agree.
There are battle rappers, and then there are exhibition rappers.
I say only thing I would say is better than Shaq is his flow.
Okay.
Yeah.
And even that, I don't know if I want to listen to that shit for a whole album.
I don't want to listen to Shaq for a whole fucking album. So what we talking about?
Yeah, man.
But here's the bigger thing. Here's the bigger thing, though. But you know what I'm saying? And so we gonna say, okay, well now, you know, he a better rapper than Shaq. It's just Shaq got all these stats and da. But then we did the same thing when he was going against Marvin Bagley because he started clowning Marvin Bagley about the court. And it wasn't really about rap with Marvin Bagley because Marvin Bagley was cool. You know what I'm saying? But where he got him was, nigga, he trashed. Nigga, he barely established in the league. You know what I'm saying? So he did the exact same thing to Marvin Bagley. So when he picked on the nigga who got the fucking Hall of Fame stats, right. nigga, he bit off more than he could chew.
Oh, I definitely agree.
Yeah. Love him some dang.
He should have picked on Magic and then when he did that Converse commercial. Magic and Bird and then when they did that Converse commercial, nigga. That's what he should call them niggas out.
Yeah. Should have called out Barkley or something.
And then I don't know if you heard the other one he put out. It don't sound any better though. I think it sounds worse.
You ain't gotta listen to it.
No, we ain't listen to it. I listened to it. I was like, yeah.
Well, I mean, this nigga obviously is bored,
right?
Because basically Shannon Sharp was trying to fucking throw away some minutes on fucking whatever the name of their show is with Skip Bayless.
With Skip Bayless,
and so this nigga decided he gonna throw some bars at them niggas. Them niggas obviously don't rap.
Yeah.
No. Nigga, Skip Bayless ain't never fucking heard a rap song, probably.
Right.
Why you gonna waste some bars on them niggas right there, man?
Right.
Come on. And then the nigga put on Twitter, I'm going to practice. like you can tell this nigga was just fucking around before practice, nigga. They just bored, man.
I get they bored. They probably dap each other up and that be it, nigga.
Yeah.
Shaq already said that.
This ain't beef, nigga.
No. This ain't no beef. This is for us to.
This is purely entertainment, man.
Yeah, this is for us to. Go ahead.
This ain't Jay-Z Nas where you know what I'm saying, we ain't gonna talk to each other for another fucking 5 years.
Right. It ain't Biggie Tupac.
Biggie Tupac.
Oh no, I'm not. No, right. I agree. Yeah. It's not even that.
Cool J Cannabis.
Right. Ain't none of that. No.
But yeah.
That's still a cold blood one right there.
Fucking 50 Cent Ja Rule.
Ooh.
Look at that might be that's a top 10 right there. That motherfucker on longevity alone, nigga.
It's just still going, ain't it?
Yeah, it's still going.
That nigga 50 Cent bought them tickets for his concert, dog. he went to Groupon and bought them tickets, nigga. Nigga, that's petty as fuck, dog.
That is petty. That's Captain Petty right there, boy.
Nigga.
He did do that though, dog.
That's real bad.
That's so it ain't near bad on that level, man. It ain't near bad on that level.
Who was Eminem beefing with? Wasn't he beefing with
MGK?
Yeah. Yeah.
Kelly.
Yeah, that's right. I thought it was somebody before that too. Wasn't he beefing with the motherfuckers on the Source or whatever?
Fucking Mariah, fucking Benzino.
Yeah, Benzino. That's it. Yeah. I forgot about that no neck nigga.
That's for good reason.
All right, man. Yeah. So, I don't know. I'll speak for myself. I say Shaq definitely won the war of words. I mean, fuck. Ain't nothing that they ain't gonna be able to say as far as keeping it. We talking about basketball,
right?
And shit. Basketball, music career, and also a professional career at this point in time, as far as like off the court. Right. So yeah.
So basically, he really doesn't match up with Shaq in any category.
No, better rapper overall, I think. But hey,
I mean, he need to pull him out to the 3-point line.
Ooh.
He don't.
And
he don't need to go.
there it
He don't
is.
need to go into. He don't need to go into the paint with that nigga.
Hey, in free throws.
No.
Free throw. He threw
Yes.
shots at the free throw. He threw
Yeah.
the free throw line. You know what I'm saying?
And there it is.
Nigga, that's the one true line that nigga did have for him. You know what I'm saying? So
that is.
and the fact that Flash won that fourth ring for him too. You know what I'm saying? I give him that one too.
Yeah. But anyway, but you know, maybe they'll get on and they'll have the Best of Both Worlds CD and some shit like that. I don't know.
Please don't.
All right. I think we have thoroughly covered
that. Yeah,
all the things we need to cover. No, we didn't go around though. So winner. So who you, so far they ain't gonna release no more tracks. Niggas is probably laughing at each other right now. Let's go around the horn. We start. James, you guys the winner as far as those two.
Oh.
Between Dame Lin, the two songs
made it known that it's Shaq.
Okay, but just say it, nigga. Damn. We don't want the people to assume.
That was. Come on, man.
We don't want people to assume.
Yeah, Shaq.
All right.
Shaq Diesel.
Anthony.
All day.
Tesla has a better flow, but Shaq all day.
I like that. That's cute.
That was a solid line. That was a solid line though. He said, "You called me a Tesla."
Yeah.
It's because I don't need the diesel.
I don't need the diesel. I was like, that's cool. That was cool.
A solid line right there. I like that.
What about you, Joe?
I'm gonna tell you who lost.
The people.
Marvin Bagley lost again, nigga, because that nigga Shaq owned the Kings.
Damn.
Marvin Bagley taking L's from beyond the grave, nigga.
Damn.
That nigga hair all fucked up still.
Yeah.
Oh shit, nigga. Hey, that nigga lost in person and from remote.
So,
damn.
So who you got as the winner, sir? Or there is no winner? I don't know.
Oh man, we are the winners, man. 'Cause we got the witnesses. It was the entertainment for the week, man.
American people are the winners.
So you say you can't pick one?
It's a D. I'm gonna give it to D's.
Okay. What about you, Lady Lavender? Were you listening?
I was listening. I liked the lyrics that Shaq had, but I do think the beat was a Damon was better.
Damon Lillard,
I don't know who I would give it overall because I liked aspects of each of them.
So you can't decide, man.
Get off the fence. Get off the fence. Come on now.
I gotta stay on the fence.
Oh man,
I'm staying on.
You either hot or you cold. Or
She said she's sitting on. She said she gonna ride the post.
All right.
Posting up.
I'm done.
Posting up. That sounds like Shaq right there. That's a Shaq moment.
Nah.
It is a Shaq moment.
She gonna post and pivot, nigga. That's Shaq.
And then even though I like Damien's flow better, and he had a better beat to match his flow. As far as if we talking about strictly a beef in a battle, Shaq had more bars. And the big thing about a beef battle, as Joe pointed out, is when you come with them hot lines that happen to also be facts. It's like it's good to have a hot line, but if it's just some shit you just saying, yeah. But if you come with these platinum plaques, back to back. Why Diesel want to be a rapper when rappers want to be Shaq? Because you are now an NBA player trying to be me, nigga. Anyway, so yeah. I pick Shaq too, even though I like to debate with y'all about that. But yeah, man, I think we discussed everything. Everybody got what they need to get off their chest for this week. I want to thank all of y'all, man. A very rare full boat episode. And damn, we didn't go too deep down the rabbit hole. I'm proud of all y'all. I'm proud of y'all. Y'all golf claps all around.
Yeah, yes.
All right, man.
Hey, we started out with titties on the chest, though.
We did.
Yeah,
we
did start off with
titties on the chest. And titty sucking.
That's what I thought.
But
titties,
I'm proud of you. Y'all played it close to the chest and kept it on point, man.
So did little both of them. Little J, he played it close to the chest too.
Trying to grab them white cakes, nigga. White cakes. Anyway,
Damn, man.
Hey, you gotta suck something, man. You gotta suck something.
And before I forget, man.
He just wanted them white titties, though, dog.
Damn. God damn it. Before I forget, man, support to my D, who's been on the show before, my brother, our friend out there, United Auto Workers still on strike against GM. He was supposed to get on today. He tried several times. I don't know what's going on. They probably got all their lines blocked. They probably trying to murder them niggas out there in front of the plant right as we speak. But yeah, man, just stay strong out there, man. Hopefully y'all see this through and get what y'all got coming on the back end of this strike.
Right on.
Right on. All right, then. Another episode, another week. Thank everybody for tuning in, giving us a listen. Never, ever miss an opportunity to break bread with your brothers and sisters. Thank you, Lady Lavender. Triple B's, we out.
Like king, hand in hand we can sing. Black and white, we such a beautiful thing. As humans, we be consuming so much hate in the world. Social media get greedier to keep us in swirls. Permanent patty calling cops on our girls and daughters for selling water, man, what's wrong with this world? We got the media to feed us the bias, it's on the daily. I see monsters like Leviathan. Evil forces with tiki torches and pride in Charlottesville, but when they go low, we go higher then. Like Michelle, too much love in my well, ready to pour it on my children and watch them excel. Like spreadsheets from Microsoft, so they can have their cake and eat it too, then lick the icing off. Never nice and soft, life is hard, bro, so let's plant these seeds so we can all grow.
Testament, yes, Mr. Jefferson, definitely in the camp like the Revenant. Never been the type to bite down on my questioning, especially when it's intern kids like the Mexicans separate. But never equal, elite people hold me down because they evil. My dogma not guilty, your honor. Judge and jury barged in the apartment. Executioner said my skin's a little darker. Doesn't really matter, perpetrator was a cop. Insurrection said it's for the marijuana. I'm confused cause they said my door's ajar, bruh. Kicked down the door like Biggie when he was Papa. Terrified to think if that would've been my daughter. Sergeant Slaughter, what you really become a cop for? Black lives matter even though they always drop more.
Break bread with your brothers whenever possible.